There's more than one reason why a Christian might have trouble in his or her life. We hear, I think, a lot in Christianity today about only one kind of trouble, or more of one kind of trouble than another. And I think that kind of goes along with just the general preaching of fluff that is going on in Christianity in majority, where people don't want to say anything convicting, anything condemning, anything that will, ruffle anybody's feathers. And what people want to hear is really just about one kind of trouble. And that kind of trouble is that God is testing their faith by causing or allowing difficult things to happen to them. But that's only one possible reason. Another reason might be that God is chastening the person if he or she is being disobedient, to get them to stop doing a thing. And it may not necessarily be a major sin. It may just be something in his or her life, something in his or her lifestyle, something in his or her spirit that needs to be addressed, and God is correcting him or her, trying to get his or her attention and turn them into his ways. And the third possible reason for trouble could be that the person is simply out of God's will. What he or she is doing or trying to do just isn't his will, so things aren't working out because he doesn't want them to. If something isn't working out because God's trying to close a door, then the solution is not to try to find another way to force it open, or get other people to pray for you that he'll open the door if he's trying to close the door and he's leading you in a different direction. So that's the third reason that there could be trouble. So it's important to know which of these things is the case, because obviously you can't respond effectively to what is happening in your life if you don't know the reason for it. There is another reason for trouble, a fourth reason, I guess. You could have, God could be giving you a thorn in the flesh to keep you humble. So that is a kind of trouble. But as I was saying, it's important to know what is what. The solution is not always simply to hang in there or pray harder or get more people to pray for you, or try harder or try it a different way. The advice for how to respond to something is only as good as it's applicable to what's actually going on. So telling a Christian who's being chastened by the Lord they just need to hang in there is not good. The person may have cancer or something really serious, and it may very well be God's chastening that individual, trying to get his or her attention. And it doesn't have to be necessarily, a major sin. It may just be that what you're doing and you think it's okay with God is not okay. That you are not living the way that you ought. Or that the attitude of your heart is bad. Just if you are having trouble in your life, consider those things. Take them to the Lord. Find out what the cause of your trouble is, what the reason for it is. Then you'll know what to do about it.